First attack in Siege, Prom, Covenant and Raki, going against the Conrad affiliate Theo defense. Concept here, Raki with a third skill can Soul Crush Theo, gets through the passive, one shot Conrad, and then basically you've got a 3v1 scenario, and Covenant with his second skill to remove all beneficial effects per skill to go for the shield and invincibility. It's not going to sort of take too long. Get the defense break if you can from the Raki. Beneficial to do a little bit of extra damage, but even without it, it's just about biding the time for Covenant just to get back through, and then it's basically GG. Second attack, really simple. Mirenay, Dover, Lucian, I've seen it 1,000 times. Just boost the Lucian, and then big damage. Arcani survives, finish shot here. Third attack, go with Miang, Adriana, and Brigna. Going into the Moor, Khan, Savannah. The idea being is to get rid of Khan. Try and get rid of more than 2 hits. Got loads of buffs on, he's not going to kill you. Even with a couple of blocks, you're still going to be okay here. 2 hits and then you're 3v1 versus Savannah. So you can take a couple of turns, not a problem. Bit of a heal up, bit of damage, land the glance in. Unfortunately not to land the Oblivion. A couple of rocks, she gets discounted, and then basically we're at 3 versus 1. With some versatility there, but okay. Done with that one. Something a little bit juicier for the 4th one. We've got Prani, Covenant and Jara. Kind of see where he's going straight off the bat with the Yennefer, Irene and Zenitsu. Basically, boost up. Managed to get cut here, forgot about that. Got a bit lucky, I suppose, but one shot wins Zenitsu, and then it's basically 3 versus 2. She takes a couple of procs here, as they tend to do on every siege defense, every single siege. Again, another additional turn, more stuns, Covenant comes back. All we need to do is take a turn, basically. Hope she doesn't put too much more, she doesn't. So we know this is a Swift Irene. Yennefer's down, and then basically we're 3 versus 1 again. So, a few hits, good damage by Jara, bomb. Dead. Lots of wins Zenitsu Yennefer defenses today. Ciara, Ezio and John, probably one of my most favourite offences at the moment, to be honest. Try and land all 3 bombs. If you do, increase the cooldown, double bomb on Yennefer, and basically it's 3 versus 1 straight off the bat. It doesn't always go that way if you miss a couple of bombs, but having good accuracy on John does help just to land either the bomb or the increased cooldown, because then you can go with CR onto him as well, and then you're still 3 versus 2. And it's just a case of doing a couple of hits, and Britta is dead. Another unique offense for me, Miang, Kabila, and Water Dhalsim. So there was some history on this. I knew there wasn't Will on. So aim is to basically boost, try and defense break, take another turn, and then kill. If you're lucky, you can obviously just kill with the Liam all in the first turn. And then it's basically 3v2. Once you land the defense break, the Dark Unit is always going to target Kabila, and then effectively you end up in a 3v1 scenario. And defense break, Kabila, because it's put damage already, and then just basically finish off. With this one, I'm playing with my new toy, White Tiger Blade Master. Just needed a leader skill more than anything else. So it targets the fire unit, resisted it there, which is what the plan was. He goes into 3, big damage, push back to increase cooldowns, land the Oblivions, he's not doing as much damage. Boom. Skill 2. 1 down, 2 to go. Boom. Well, my Yennefer's turn to do a few procs this time. and then we'll 3v1 again. Nice little GG. That's how I like to cleave.
And his name is John C.
Really simple offense. The standard Galleon, Bernard. Again, there's history on this. There was no wheel wounds again. Just boost, land a defense break on a unit would be useful, and then just duly finishes off big damage. Unfortunately, we didn't get 10-10 this time. It was a 9, so we do get a loss. So we will showcase these as well. I forgot it was a Swift one. Or did I? I remembered it was Swift, and I remember I outsped with the party, and actually that was it. But Martiana didn't outspeed for some reason, so we ended up in a scenario where Yennefer decided to go a bit nuts, wins in its damage, and yeah, I basically had no chance from this point, so I gave up. This has been a big brain move, okay? So Conrad, Ophelia, Theo, and I thought this is going to work right. Conrad, Water Robo, and Prom makes his appearance. You obviously know I already won, but hey, big brain move. His skill 1 does what Raki does with her skill 3, right? So I thought reducing down to 1 HP, he's dead, and then you're in a 3v2 scenario. You've also got stun from Prom as well. So it's just a case of turn cycling, biding your time, leave Ophelia till the end again, and then yeah, basically GG. So it's the first time I've ever used Prom in Siege offense. But I was coming up against Theo, searching up the death resistance effect, and thought this could actually work. In theory, this could work. As you can see, he gets the additional turn, and then it's just a case of just biding your time, keep turn cycling. I think the only time you really lose this is if Ophelia is on violent, it keeps popping again and again and again on skill 1. But you do have that heal up from Conrad as well, so I do feel like as long as you've got enough HP on him, you will be okay. And you're just again biding your time, taking a little bit of damage bit by bit. Again, without the will on, you can get the stuns. And there we go. GG. Yeah, so my dog went nuts, as you can see. So let's just finish off this last little bit to show that I did actually defeat this defense. But I will keep that in there just for the basic shit and don't need a lot of damage on Prom. I think I put a bit of crit damage on there, but and crit rate, but that's about it. I felt like it was pretty safe. Let me know what you think. But yeah, if you've made it this far, enjoyed some of the content, seen some new teams, then yeah, give us a like, give us a sub, say hello, and yeah, let's hopefully do a few more of these. Let us know if you want to see more of these. If there's any defenses you're struggling with, let's see if I can face the next siege, and then I'll put some new teams out there as well. But there we go, a couple of hits, no drops, and dead. See you all very soon in the next one.